Hello and welcome back to another Epic 7 video where today we're going to be doing the A to Z challenge. Now in this game you'll recognize this draft. If you've watched any of my previous videos, I always use this draft because Zeo first pick, thumbs up, it's like anti-Celilius, anti-whatever the hell, and then you pick Rose or Ross, just good damage mitigation with Aureus, and then you pick Destina because Destina's Destina and Destina will Destina, and then you pick Lethe, Fat Ass Landy being Injury Landy. And the reason you pick them is because you really need a hyper carry into the enemy team. Now I don't know why my enemy banned Zeo, but basically by giving me 2 hyper carries, this game is in the bag. There is just no way we lose this. If we lose this, it's either a dual attack or I am incompetent and just targeted the Rowan, or just instead of injuring down the LRK, I'm just attacking LRK with everyone but my Landy. But yeah, I mean, I kind of already spoiled the result. I win, there is just no way I lose, right? So now I'm gonna take this time to talk about yesterday, or rather the 2 days ago. I don't know when this video is getting uploaded. Listen, if you've watched my channel for any medium of time, which I'm guessing not, you will realize that me ranting is not something new. Listen, just because I have an opinion that directly contradicts your opinion, or my opinion is not your opinion, does not mean I am your enemy, okay? Listen, when I voiced dissatisfaction, I was voicing multiple dissatisfactions. Number 1, the specialty change schedule. It's almost been 6 months since specialty change Inos. Where is the next specialty change? Huh, Smilegate? Come on. You can't be like this. People will tell you, actually, you know, I'm not gonna go into that argument because I talked about it in the previous video. But yeah, integrity in the balance patches. They buffed Lionheart Sirmia on the same patch that they reran Lionheart, on the same patch that they announced Landy. Does that make sense to you? It doesn't to me. It's so funny how that timing happened. And then you look at the Epic 7 World Championship, it's all Landy Lionheart. It's kind of sad, it's disgusting to me personally. And then this recent balance patch, it's all anti-Landy. Okay, not all of it, but you know, it's just they buffed units that are already good enough, and then they buffed MLK-Ron, MLKen. Now, of all times, now, I mean, MLK-Ron, fair enough, but MLKen, we've been asking for a buff for years, and now they give it to us in the same patch that it's, you know, anti-Landy. I mean, I understand, whatchamacallit, late better than never, but now? Really? So yeah, I was just questioning the integrity of the Smilegate balance patches. I'm a wreck of a person. Now listen, about me personally, I am not a constant person. There are days where I am very happy, days where I am very annoyed, days where I am very sad, days where I am very angry. In fact, it scares me when every YouTuber has the constant happy tone. You know what does piss me off more than negativity? Fake positivity. I am not here to pretend to be someone else. I am me, okay? Sounds a little stupid, but truly, I am me. I am not gonna change myself for someone else, okay? So with that out of the way, if you look at that one video where I play Leica Lilius, I was happy, I was experimenting with the game, I was doing my stuff. But then if you watch that video 2 months ago where I complained about Epic 7 RTA, come on, is it really surprising where one video I'm doing something fun so I'm happy, and then another video where I'm ranting so I'm not happy, and people are like, hey, you're too negative, bro. Is it really surprising? Come on. Anyways, this game is in the bag. I'm not gonna talk about the last 2 days, at least not in this video. So yeah, we double killed the Landy because we hate Landy. We don't want her to rip her S3. I really wish Smilegate changes this thing where if Landy revives, she loses her fighting spirit, because she could have easily taken a turn and then take a W there. But yeah, as I said, there was just no way we lose this. With Landy, we just injury down the LRK, and we win. Moving on. So this next game, my enemy bans Zahak. As you can see, we have Briarwitch Zahak for the Light Aiden. I really wish I could climb to get the double pre-ban, but the way we're drafting, we don't have Zeo because our fastest gear is on our Guider. The idea is simple. Guider uses S3, pushes up Strays, hopefully gives attack buff to Strays, and then Strays uses S3 to just cleave the enemy with the highest health. ML Chu is just gonna do nothing this game. I mean, she got stunned, and hey, we have Briarwitch. She's gonna guarantee defense break. And here I was scared. I was like, what if Strays misses? But Strays thankfully hits Light Aiden. Now, here's the thing that got me messed up. I soulburn Briarwitch with full confidence she'll hit the Light Aiden, but we miss the Light Aiden. And you'll be like, oh, Forever Life, it's okay because you have a 50% chance and the Light Aiden has a 70% chance. No, you can literally see my shock after the match. I literally checked my Briarwitch. She's on counter artifact. That was a 5% chance and we failed. God damn it, Smilegate. And you wonder why I'm so annoyed by the RNG of this game. Now, in this clip, usually I go first pick Zeo, and because I'm trying to use Bologna with my fastest gear, I don't have Zeo geared anymore. So my enemy picks Zeo, and then they pick ML Laika, and I kinda have no answers anymore, so I just surrender. Yeah, that happened. I mean, I thought it was funny to include in the video, not gonna lie. Now we enter the next match where I kinda wanna use Bologna with Charles. Charles is using a Rage Set Angry Cerise gear, and the idea was simple. We just defense break our enemies, which we only do 2 enemies, and then we give attack buff to Charles, and surely Charles is gonna S3. Now here is where I misplayed. I should have just bombed the Archdemon and then stunned her, but here you can see me panic. I soulburned into ML Cowrick. I was gonna try to kill ML Cowrick, but then I realized, wait, he doesn't get enough CR. And that's where I misplayed. I should have just ignored the ML Cowrick and went for the stun on the thing, because she counters, and boom, we lost attack buff on our Charles, and he's blinded as well, so this S3 is not gonna hit as hard as it's supposed to, and as you can see, we miss a few, and it's just, we don't do much. I mean, we killed the Orwell, and we killed the Spectre, but, you know, ML Cowrick is just such a broken unit. He can just S3, and boom, he already loops ahead of my entire team. He can just S2, and the game is over. Again, this is one thing I'm also annoyed in this challenge. It's that I'm literally drafting. I start the game picking Earth Bologna and Charles, and my opponents still find a way to just try hard. Again, hate the game, not the player, but god damn, it is starting to get annoying. But, you know, we move on. This game, I have no hope anymore. It all fell apart when the attack buff got stripped off Charles and he got blinded. I think if we crit the mediator there, that was a free win, man. That really was a free win. Again, we double bombed the mediator with Caesarea, and he still lived. It's so annoying, but hey, it is what it is. Now this match, as you can see, Celoius rips S3, typical shenanigans, and we have Briarwitch, we have Winter, we have all these units, hunky-dory, but we just want to debuff our enemies, and we want Charles to rip his S3. Now I don't know what my enemy was thinking here. He could have just easily S2'd and then he would have won, I think. But no, instead he just dual attacks into Briarwitch, and of all people, he brings Orwell, and she strips both buffs, so Rimuru doesn't even proc here. We just get a free S3 off with our Briarwitch. Doom Bunny isn't gonna attack, she's gonna use a non-attack skill, so we're pushing. I mean, what's his face? The Rimuru had Sword of Purification, or is it Spear of Purification? The Taihu artifact. And yeah, Winter can just get a free snipe on the Rimuru, stun him so he doesn't proc her, analyze and assess, and then, you know, I think we have free reign for a Charles S3 here, which, again, what were the odds he dual attacks with Orwell, and what were the odds he strips both buffs off the Briarwitch? I find that very ironic, and yeah, no ambitious T1 makes me sad, but it is what it is. Point is, we get a free angry Charles here. We're gonna rip S3. We're gonna one-shot the Rimuru for sure, but we miss a crit on the Celilius. I don't know. Charles is almost 98% crit chance, somewhere around that ballpark, and it's kind of annoying how he's missing crits with that much crit chance. I mean, when I play Fat Ass Landy, rarely if ever does she miss crits, and she's 80%. So, I guess some units roll well depending on your account. I mean, hey, we have this game in the bag, I believe, because Winter has a free S3, she can rip it, and yeah, I think all things considered, we have this game in the bag. We just soul burn there, stunned the Landy. Actually, we didn't stun Landy because 15% is an amazing stat. It's not like my Winter has 220% effectiveness with her Alabastron artifact. Again, the RNG in this game is actually kind of insane. But it's fine, we get the free win. It is what it is. We can finally cross out Charles from our thing. From our thing? Our tier list, that's the thing. Yeah, we can finally cross out Charles. Hopefully we never play him again because he's pretty sad as of the moment. Now, we have this game where I was gonna Angry Cerise, but for some reason my enemy thought it was a wise idea to let Briar Witch through draft. Or, you know, Cesaria as well through draft. I don't know. We banned his fastest unit and boom, now he has a slow team. Smartest Celilius player out there, obviously. And here we do the waiting strategy with Ambitious T1. It worked last time where I was uncertain of my play, so I just waited, hoping my enemy would surrender. But all things considered, I saw no reason to S3 with Ambitious T1, so I went for the provoke on Arwell, and of course, no provoke. Thank you, Ambitious T1. Yeah, you know, just your presence was enough for us to win this game. We soulburn Cesaria into Light Aiden just to guarantee the bomb is there. And we S3 and we cleave. I really didn't want Cesaria to cleave this game. I wanted Angry Cerise to cleave this game. But you know what, we're just gonna S2 and as you can see, in damage. Ooh, through Proof of Valor, 12k damage. Yeah, I'm not happy with it. If you want to see Angry Cerise doing Angry Cerise things, maybe watch my Angry Cerise video. Moving on. Now, if you've watched the last two videos, you'll find this game where Fire Ludica was the MVP. And the reason I'm bringing this, even though it's before the challenge, is because I removed my Ludica off Grace of Growth. And not gonna lie, having my gear spread thin, I'm not in the mood to wait 3 days to, you know, put Ludica back on Grace of Growth and then just play one game with her, win, and then have to just remove Grace of Growth and wait another 3 days. We still have units like Acid Acoli who we're never gonna win with them unless we Grace of Growth them. So I wanted to, you know, move things quicker. I'm not gonna use old content, but you know, again, the only exception here is Fire Ludica because she literally was on Grace of Growth. And yeah, so here she just uses S2, gets the Cesaria thing, and then we S3 with Doom Bunny just to make sure our Cesaria can get her turn and actually stun some people. Let me look. Oh, what's happening here? Yeah, so because Mediator was pushed back by the Zeo, I wasn't too worried. I was confident our Fire Ludica can have some medium of control, and yeah, we just killed Asenia, and now my enemy has no DPS. What's he gonna do? Cycle with his Mediator? Is that what he's gonna do? So yeah, we bomb them. You know, Cesaria bombs. Just they hit different. I don't know why people stopped playing Cesaria as often. I guess maybe they got bored of her, or maybe new players just have different priorities. Whatever it may be, this was a solid game for Fire Ludica. Actually, it's not that solid. I'm pretty sure if you look back into like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, you will find very good games with Fire Ludica, but yeah, I had to include this one. Now, obviously, at the end of every video, we have to mark the fruits of our labor. In one video, I think I forgot to mark Zahak because, I don't know, we just did. And I think in this game, he was he was banned post-draft. I'm not gonna lie with you, Chief. Zahak is pretty OP. I don't think you need to see him win to know that he would easily pick up a victory. And yeah, I realized Delibet was there and she's an ML5, so I cross her out. But in hindsight, Maid Chloe is under Delibet and I did not cross her out. So maybe we'll do that in the next video. But yeah, just so far, we're making steady progress. Not as fast as I'd hoped. But at least today, we have actually crossed out quite a few instead of just doing a few, you know? It's just, we're getting there. I mean, the next videos, we might experiment with units like Luna and all that shenanigans. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. This is what the list looks like. Goodbye.